This is TSU-TV.
Coming up on TSU-TV News at noon live, a shakeup could be looming for TSU's administration. We'll explain coming up.
Plus, TSU students compete for the chance to battle in a national trivia contest. Hear how we did.
All that, and some TSU music students are getting the chance for some starring roles. Your TSU-TV News at noon starts now.
Live from the campus of Tennessee State University in Nashville, this is TSU-TV News.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the TSU-TV News at noon. I'm Malay Woodard.
And I'm Garrett Bland. First today, there's some uncertainty about the future of TSU's leadership. A Senate committee passed a bill that would vacate all the current members of the Tennessee State University's Board of Trustees last week and give authority to Governor Lee to appoint the new members at his discretion to oversee the university. Despite much protest from administration, alumni, and students, the committee approved the bill in a 7-2 vote on last Wednesday. Before last week's vote, TSU students, school leaders, and our student trustees on the current board met to discuss the issue to try to come up with a plan to keep the current trustees. Lawmakers in Tennessee have expressed frustration with our historically black institution's current board members and the decision-making, which made them believe it was time for a change. The bill now has to go through additional steps before it can pass in the Senate and also must be discussed and passed in the House of Representatives.
Tennessee State University campus has been under construction since October for some upgrades to the facilities. Although there has been some progress, the construction site has rubbed some students the wrong way. The construction site has disturbed major walkways and even closed down entrances to buildings for some time now. TSU administration says the inconvenience is, quote, tough but necessary, and it should not be too much longer before the job is finished and campus is back to normal. There's not an exact date for the completion of the project. However, administration believes the campus should be back to normal by the beginning of April.
Several students tell us they've been caught off guard by the annual purging process, forcing some students to move out of campus housing. Residents were informed by the letters on February 1st from the Department of Residence Life. The letters told students the deadline for spring registration and payments had passed and that anyone still owing would have to move out. The reasons for the students being purged varies, but the majority is an outstanding balance. Some students on scholarship blame the university for failing to upload the funds to their accounts in time. Students say many who are forced to leave don't return, affecting TSU's transfer rate and overall image.
Some students say they're facing another problem with transportation issues. They complain that the campus shuttles does not run on schedule and leads them to be late for classes. The TSU shuttles is a small bus business to provide rides and from campus location, dorms, and apartments.
Residents of Wilson Hall are also saying they have issues with parking around their building. The parking around Wilson Hall has many reserved spots and handicap spots. They can only be used by TSU employees who pay for those spaces. Students say the issues come up after hours when those spots remain empty. Students cannot use those. Students who risk parking there face a chance of being ticketed or being towed. Some Wilson residents say it's a safety concern with the distance they have to walk to their cars, especially at nighttime.
With registration for fall semester quickly approaching, it's crucial students have the tools necessary to be successful next year. The Honors College is hosting a lunch and learn now until 1 this afternoon about getting ready for registration. The event is being held at the Honors College Suite. Is only open to Honors College students. Students will be able to meet with the Honors College academic advisor and ask questions about registration. Fall registration opens to everyone March 26th.
TSU is celebrating after placing a national qualifying tournament of the Honda Campus All-Star Challenge. TSU hosted the event last week in the Davis Humanities Building, featuring 9 HBCUs competing for first place, as well as a bid to compete in the national championship in California this April. The final round saw a face-off between Morehouse and Spelman, with Morehouse winning. TSU placed 5th in the competition. Still ahead on TSU-TV News at noon, a campus favorite reopens after shutting down last week.
See how TSU is making sure our newest students are feeling right at home. Stay with us.
You're watching TSU-TV News.
Spring semester with a successful orientation for nearly 200 incoming freshmen. The orientation serves as a platform for students and parents to familiarize themselves with campus life, academic sources, and student activities. TSU hopes to ensure a smooth transition from new students as they embark on their college journey with these engaging sessions and informative discussions.
Wilson Hall is looking to help its residents survive and thrive to graduation. Last Friday, the RAs of Wilson Hall hosted a Crack the Code sophomore year event for freshman girls. The event gave students an inside scoop into transitioning to an upperclassman. The panel topics included friendship, financial aid, and career goals, and more. Students were given the opportunity to share their freshman journey and be vulnerable with their peers about their experiences. The panel consisted of the class of 2026 sophomores. Each panelist gave realistic advice that would be helpful for moving forward according to the freshmen, and they say they would love to see more events like this in the future.
Students are warned not to burn through all their declining balance or DB accounts. As we approach the middle of the semester, several students tell us they've already spent more than half of their dining bucks at on-campus places. Some students say the meal plan prices are too high and cafeteria food options are limited and repetitive, adding that forces them to turn towards the fast food choices around campus. Students are advised to make regular checks on the status of their DB accounts.
Students looking for dining options in the new residence hall may have to look twice to see if the popular Twisted Taco is open. The location, closed for several days, disappointing many students. They say it's become a staple for looking to grab a bite between classes. Students were happy to find the location reopened this week. Restaurant often stays open late, which students say is convenient for the time, especially when looking for a meal after regular dining hours. Twisted Taco hopes they can keep their regular hours through the rest of the semester.
As the semester advances, campus counselors are encouraging students to take precautions when it comes to their mental health. Counselors say this time of year around midterms and the rest of the semester, stress levels increase, and some students feel isolated from their peers. If you're struggling and need help, you can call the National Suicide Hotline at 988 or the Tennessee Crisis Line at 1-855-CRISIS-1. That's 885-274-7471. You can also visit the University Counseling Center and the Campus Center at Suite 306 or call them at 5611 or email counseling@tnstate.edu.
The party's over at TSU after last week's Mardi Gras celebration. Sub G held his first Mardi Gras bounce bash last Tuesday at the Campus Center. Bounce bash pays homage to the rich culture of New Orleans. The event featured bounce music, which organizers say has grown in popularity.
Still ahead on TSU-TV News at noon. Find out about some new faces coming to the fall to Tigers.
That and your TSU forecast are next. Stay with us.
This is TSU-TV.
Coming up in weather, storms will be coming through tomorrow with a cooler weekend ahead, and rain will be returning next week. Today's forecast is expected to be mostly sunny with a high of 68 degrees, and winds will be between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Tonight, clouds will be coming through with a low of 54 degrees and wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour, so just have a light jacket prepared. Thursday morning, it will be cloudy and showers will be coming through into the afternoon, and showers will continue throughout the night with a possible chance of thunderstorms. The low will be The low will be 46 degrees tonight. Friday, going into the end of the work week, we will have a high of 58 degrees and a low of 37 degrees. Saturday, it is expected to be 52 degrees. It will be mostly sunny. I know that TSU softball has a game this Saturday, so it will be ideal weather for the game. Sunday is expected to be mostly sunny with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. Going into next week, Monday and Tuesday, weather will be increasing. It will be 70 degrees. And rain is expected to come back next week. So will you guys be making it to the softball game this weekend?
I thought I was, but as soon as I saw that rain, I don't think I'm going to be there.
Yes,
well, I got to support those Lady Tigers, so I'm going to bring my umbrella.
Yes, have your umbrella ready, guys. Come support our TSU softball team.
Next on TSU-TV News at noon, the newest Tigers have signed to come to TSU in the fall. Hear what to expect coming up.
Now, sports on TSU-TV News.
The Big Blue will have some new faces on the field this fall after some big signees. TSU welcomes 23 new recruits from National Signing Day. Fans are hopeful to see a new and improved offense this spring game.
Coming this spring, I think you're going to see a team that's in shape, that's locked in and focused. You're going to see an offense that's still a work in the making. We're still building on that. It's going to be a change, but not so far from what we've done, but just more intentional about certain areas. A defense that's physical, special teams play that's very disciplined and physical as well. So we're looking forward to taking that next step and having our fans excited about supporting us this season.
TSU men are hoping to turn things around on the court after 2 tough losses last week. The Tigers fell 61-68 at the Gentry Center Saturday to Western Illinois. The men are now 15-12 for the year and 8-6 in the OVC. The Tigers face Eastern Illinois tomorrow night at 7:30 at the Gentry Center. Things went a little bit better for the Lady Tigers facing off Eastern Illinois. The ladies shot 55.6% from the field in their 84-71 win Saturday. The Tigers had 5 players in double figures led by Zion Shannon with 26. The Lady Tigers are now 8-16 and 5-9 in the OVC. They also face Eastern Illinois in a doubleheader and a pink out at the Gentry Center Thursday at 5. Everyone is invited to come in their pink. On the softball diamond, the Tigers hoped to keep their win streak alive after 2 wins at the Roar City Classic tourney last weekend. The Lady Tigers beat Western Michigan 3-4 and followed that with a 3-5 win over St. Louis. The Lady Tigers are next on the road Friday to Florida A&M in Montgomery at 4. You guys going to the game in your pink? I got to find an outfit.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a tradition every single year.
Yeah, I love that game.
Hopefully we come out with a win.
Coming up on TSU News at noon, some music students here at TSU are getting a chance at a big summer gig. Hear them trying out next.
Now, entertainment news from TSU-TV News.
Musicians and singers at Tennessee State University always look for their big break. TSU has been on the radar ever since the band won 2 Grammys. Windish Entertainment and Cedar Point came to campus teaming up to find the next big talent. TSU-TV's Malay Woodward takes a look at some of the auditions.
As you look around, many students are taking this opportunity. A chance like this doesn't come around often.
So we're hiring for summer theme park shows, fall theme park shows, and then we do have a Christmas program at our resorts.
Sort of ranges every year. We've gone from some years it's nearly up to like the 190-200 mark. This year we're looking for about 65-ish.
'Cause I came back to let you know Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Some people go around the world for love.
An opportunity to audition for a theme park and cruise line is given to Tennessee State University students. Auditions will be held here in the Performing Arts Building from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I'm very used to, being an entertainer, being a performer. I've done with bands. I've created my own showcase. And I did a performance last semester with the commercial ensemble.
The shows vary in length. They're anywhere from 15 minutes to about 30 minutes long. And depending on show length, you'll do between 3 to 5 of them a day. We usually live in the 4 to 5 a day range.
I am planning on singing 2 completely different songs. One slightly, I don't want to say metal, but metal with my own spin to it, and then I'm going with a funk classic. If you guys know, Square Biz, yeah.
This is Malay Water with the TSU News Network.
The freshly selected cast for this semester's main stage production are starting rehearsals. The cast will be doing the Broadway production for Rent for this year's spring show. The play hits the stage March 21st through the 24th. Tennessee State University Aristocrat of Bands is celebrating their 2 Grammy Award wins. The ALB celebrated the anniversary of their Grammy win by delivering a performance introducing the Best Country Album Grammy nominees of this year's award show. CBS contacted ALB for the performance to gear up for the prestigious award ceremony that occurred earlier this month. Music City tuned in and witnessed a spontaneous showcase as the ALB pop-up performance unfolded in front of the Shukram Symphony Center downtown. Are you guys ready to see Rent?
Oh man, it's my favorite musical theater performance of all time.
Really, I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it either. I'm very excited.
That's all we have for this edition of the TSU-TV News at Noon.
Join us next time for TSU News You Can Use. Have a great day, everyone.